Check out my room cleansing spray. I use it before every reading. This cleansing spray helps reset your environment, leaving you feeling calm, clear, and centered. Protect your space wherever you are. Hey, loves! Welcome back to Tarot Friday with me, Julia. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found your way. And to all my returning souls, you already know how we do it here. This is our little corner to slow down, breathe, and listen to what Spirit's been trying to tell us all week. So grab your tea, clear your space, and let's see what messages come through together. And if you feel connected to what you hear, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps our energy and our community grow. All right, let's close out this healing week. Monday started us with the message that this healing was bigger than just one person. Midweek showed that the truth had to come up, even if it shook things loose. And now Friday is giving us the final check-in on what this healing is really asking of you. We've got the Four of Cups, reverse Six of Swords, reverse Justice, Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. This is a heavy spread, but it's also honest, and sometimes honesty is the first real relief you get. Let's break it down. Four of Cups, emotional numbness and burnout. The Four of Cups says a lot of people are emotionally tired by the end of this week. This is that feeling of, I'm over it. Nothing is moving. I don't even know what I feel right now. I'm tired of trying to make sense of this. In a healing reading, this card can mean emotional burnout. You've been dealing with enough that your spirit is no longer impressed by empty comfort or half healing. This card asks, what have you stopped paying attention to because you're too drained to care? That matters. Because numbness is often not laziness. It's often a sign that you've been carrying too much for too long. Reversed Six of Swords. The move is not clean. Yet, the reverse Six of Swords says the transition is still messy. You may want to move on, heal, leave, or get to a better place, but part of you is still mentally stuck in what happened. That can look like going back over old pain, trying to move forward before you fully processed what happened, or dragging emotional baggage into the next phase of your life. This card says you do want relief, but something hasn't been fully released yet. So the question is, what are you still carrying that keeps you tied to the old pain? Because you can't really move cleanly if you keep gripping the hurt like proof. Reverse justice, the balance has been off. Then we have reverse justice. This is a big one. It points to unfairness, imbalance, or a situation where things did not play out in a fair or honest way. Maybe you were not treated right. Maybe you had to take more than your share. Maybe you're finally facing the consequences of a situation that was already off balance. This card doesn't come to shame you. It comes to say, this was not balanced, and pretending it was only delays the healing. Sometimes healing gets stuck because people keep trying to explain away what was actually wrong. Reverse justice asks you to stop minimizing the imbalance. Ten of Swords, the end has to be real. The Ten of Swords is the hard truth card in this spread. Something has reached its limit. Something is done. Something can't be revived just because you want it to be. This card can feel painful, but it also clears the air, because once you accept that a thing is over, you stop wasting energy trying to resurrect what already finished. The Ten of Swords says, stop pretending the damage is small. Stop trying to patch what needs a full ending and stop making yourself stay in a situation that already broke you. This is the part of healing where you admit, yes, that hurt. Yes, it was real. Yes, it ended. That's not giving up. That's telling the truth. Ace of Pentacles, a new start can be built, but it has to be real now. Here's the good part. Ace of Pentacles. This is the card of a new foundation, a new opportunity, a real beginning. But this card is not fantasy. It's not everything will magically be fixed. It's a practical new seed. It says you can rebuild, you can start again, you can create something more stable, but it has to be grounded in reality this time. The Ace of Pentacles asks, what do you need to build that is actually sustainable? This could be a new habit, a boundary, a plan, a routine, a new job path, a new level of self respect, but it has to be something that lives in the real world, not just in your feelings. This is the card of small but solid. Overall, Five of Pentacles. Healing requires support, not isolation. The overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. And this tells us the big theme of the week: feeling left out, depleted, unsupported, or like you've had to go through too much alone. This is the card that says you cannot heal effectively while pretending you don't need help. You cannot keep acting like isolation is strength, and you cannot keep carrying struggle as if that is just normal life. Five of Pentacles is where people feel cold, overlooked, or shut out. But it also points to the fact that help is often closer than it seems if you are willing to reach for it. The lesson here is not toughen up. The lesson is stop trying to heal in total isolation. What this week is really saying, putting it all together: you're emotionally tired and maybe numb. Four of Cups. You're not fully out of the old pain yet. Reversed Six of Swords. The situation was not fair or balanced. Reversed Justice. Something really has to end. Ten of Swords. A real new start is possible. Ace of Pentacles. But you need support, not isolation. Five of Pentacles. This week ends with truth, not polish. And the truth is that some healing only begins when you stop trying to hold together what already fell apart. What you need to do going into the weekend: one, admit what is done. Stop trying to revive what already told you it was over. Two, name where the imbalance was, not to stay angry, just to stop pretending. Three, build one real thing, one boundary, one plan, one action, one new habit. Four, stop healing in isolation. Talk to somebody. Ask for support. Let yourself be seen. Five, focus on what is solid, not what is sentimental. The Ace of Pentacles wants real growth, not emotional fantasy. If I were closing this out with you at the table, I'd say this week has been hard because it forced the truth out of hiding. And even though that truth may have hurt, it also made room for something real to begin. You do not need to keep carrying what already broke you. You do not need to keep pretending the imbalance was okay. And you do not need to heal alone. Your next move is simple: let the old thing end and build the next thing with both feet on the ground. That's the move. Before you go, I want you to know that my readings are guided not only by intuition, but by years of spiritual study and service. I am a spiritual counselor and an ordained minister, and my work is rooted in discernment, ethics, and deep respect for your spiritual journey. If you would like a deeper, more personal reading, tailored specifically for you, I offer in-depth inbox readings that meet you right where you are. You can explore personal readings, tarot kits, and additional spiritual tools by visiting the link in the description below. You're also invited to join our Facebook Sisterhood, a supportive community centered on shared wisdom, healing, and connection. The link is below, and if you have questions or would like to reach out directly, until next time, stay grounded, protected, and full of light.